Gotta get to the command room.
There used to be a hamlet beyond South Tidegate in western Lanosha. Hearthstone, 'twas called. Some years prior to the Maelstrom's founding, Leviathan rose from the briny depths and set about unleashing watery hell upon us. On that occasion, the Company of Heroes put him down before he could do too much damage. But when the bastard came next, this time in the wake of the calamity, we were not so fortunate. Weary of ravaging our shoreline, he summoned a tidal wave which fair leveled Hearthstone and washed the soil away for good measure.
The area was subsequently occupied by the Sahagin.
Aye, the thrice-damned creatures transformed it into a spawning ground for their brood. Given the quantity of crystals stolen to feed him and his legion of thralls, we can be fairly sure that Leviathan is stronger now than in his previous incarnations. If that sea demon is left to wreak havoc, what befell Hearthstone may well befall a larger settlement, even Limsa. That cannot happen. The Primal must be stopped.
That was ever our objective, Admiral. But how are we to achieve it? The sea is Leviathan's uncontested domain. The ships of the 3rd Squadron could not close to within 100 yards of the Primal, nor could their cannons pierce his defenses.
I have read the reports, Master Thancred. Our warships may as well have been bloody pleasure barges for all the good they did. 7 hells! Is there no way that we might strike back?
The Company of Heroes defeated Leviathan, having first lured him into an inlet, but we must needs contend with him upon the open sea. It will avail us little to consult past experience.
Admiral, if I may.
Speak freely, Marshal.
By all accounts, Leviathan's most formidable weapon is the very sea itself. Waves and whirlpools, tides and currents, all these things are his to command. The key to victory, I believe, lies in disarming our foe. This, in effect, is what the Company of Heroes achieved with their ruse. We cannot lure Leviathan from the sea a second time. But what if we could weaken his hold upon the element of water? I have heard of devices capable of such wonders. They draw upon the power of corrupted crystals, I am told. If mounted upon a ship, such a device might be used to prevent Leviathan from bringing the full force of the sea to bear against us, rendering him no more dangerous than any other sea serpent.
Of course! Sid built a similar device to grant the Enterprise safe passage through Garuda's Tempest, did he not?
Begging your pardon, my lady, but to give credit where it's due, this is something I heard from an old arcanist friend of mine.
It makes little difference who thought of it first, so long as it works. Beg the specifications of this device from your friend, and I shall pass them on to our people at Naldic and Vermelis. But before we proceed any further, I would voice one concern. Piercing Garuda's defenses is one thing. Suppressing Leviathan's attacks, quite another. In matters of science, I am as a babbling babe. But I cannot well imagine that such a feat would be possible without a veritable mountain of corrupted crystals. The question being, do we have a ship big enough to bear such a burden?
Mayhap not, Admiral, but two might. Recall you the tale of Mistbeard's greatest haul? It is said that he lashed 2 ships together, side by side, the better to bear his plunder. By your leave, we might attempt to repeat the trick. The gods know it would be quicker than building a new vessel.
Mistbeard did this. Truly, Marshal, upon the subject of the Pirate King, you are as a scholar.
Now, from what I have gleaned of these matters, the device will need to be in close and constant proximity to the target. To wit, we must lash our twin vessel to Leviathan. This in itself will be no small feat. Ramming speed will be required, but given the weight of the cargo, that will only be attainable with the aid of a towing vessel. Suffice it to say, the task of piloting said vessel will entail considerable danger, and I would not ask it of another. I volunteer myself.
'Twill be dangerous for all involved, but we have no better recourse. Very well.
Leviathan's always been pretty, powerful and dangerous.
Commodore, assemble the remnants of the fleet at Morabee Bay. Give priority to our soundest vessels. The repairs can wait. Storm Marshal Slafirson, command of the operation is yours. I want that twin vessel ready to sail post-haste.
At once, Admiral.
And then there is the small matter of slaying the beast. The fate of Limsa Lominsa rests upon your shoulders once again. Go well, Warrior of Light.
Into the heart of the world. Damn, where the hell is he at? Guess the quickest way to him is probably here. I know that music. That music belongs to Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, it's the Topsy Turvy Town song, I think. It's weird that it's in this game. Huh. This is super weird. Called him a lion horseman. I completed that boat pretty damn quick. World Eater. Hard. Did he even do the regular one? I don't think so. Damn. That was quick. To a full party. Get this big old boat over there. There's the dual boats, right on. Gonna get Leviathan. All hands on deck. All hands on deck, cowboy. Uh-oh. Blowing the hell out of your ship. Oh man. I didn't even give him a salute. I just did a head bob. Oh man. He is pissed. Damn, he's rocking the boat. Like a champion. Which one do I attack? The tail? Damn, I got smoked off of there. Catch that tidal wave. Where's this fucking tail at? Man, he looks pissed. Everybody come running out of there. Jesus. We are going this way. Ice is over here. I thought he was AFK. I'm gonna give him a smacking right now. Slap you right in your face. Pow! Alright. Moving on. On the road again. Time for the serious business.
We Lominsons are sworn to strive till sea swallows all, and swallow all it would have had Leviathan prevailed. That we still strive now, we owe in no small part to you. Not for the first time, you have delivered Limsa Lominsa from the wrath of a primal. Never has our nation known a stouter ally.
Yeah, just me.
On behalf of my people, I give you my humblest thanks.
Oh, you shucks. Let me give you the smirk. I never talk,
'Tis
so I'm a
meet
mute.
that I give thanks to old Mistbeard, too, for his fine solution. Whatever else he may have been, 'tis clear he was a resourceful soul. Would that I had a man like him in my service.
Before I set foot in these lands, I had no inkling that the people of Eorzea contended with such mighty foes. Suffice it to say, their existence came as something of a shock, as did the idea that they could be defeated. This experience has served to remind me of the vastness of the world, and the boundless potential of man.
Wow.
Though I am but a refugee in this realm, I would fain be combat arts of the Far East. It may seem outlandish to the Eorzean eye, but should any of your people care to learn, I would be pleased to initiate them.
Really?
And I will see to it that they are grateful. I have no doubt that your knowledge and skills will serve us well. Besides, your art is not so outlandish as you think. Would you not agree, Master Thancred?
Naught escapes your searching eye, Admiral. Few are privy to this information, but Limsa Lominsa is home to a certain secret fraternity. Its members are trained in a form of combat not unlike your own. By my judgment, it should not be beyond such individuals to adapt to the techniques I witnessed you employing with such admirable deftness.
I am heartened to hear this. I too noted a kinship between your style and mine own, though it seemed to me that you fought differently in the beginning.
I suppose I did. What can I say? I'm a man of many talents.
Yeah, Thancred, sure.
Though you may labour to believe it, Thancred was once something of a scoundrel who with the criminal class in these parts.
Yestola! You jest, of course.
But for a chance encounter with Alphino's grandsire, he might never have left Limsa Lominsa, or received an education in Sharlayan, or taken up his post in Uldar, which is where he trained in the blade, lest you wonder.
Minfilia, please!
Yep. All your secrets are being exposed, buddy.
It would seem there is more to you than meets the eye, Master Thancred.
Lady Yugiri, I am told that you and yours came to Eorzea seeking permanent resettlement, and that many domins have since been engaged as frontier hands at Revenant's Toll. Moderna is many things, but a place of refuge it is not. Know that I would like nothing better than to furnish your people with a new home here on Lominsan soil. Alas, Racked by instability as we are, our nation is in no fit state to take you in. Yet I'll not have it said that we turned a blind eye to your suffering. Until such time as we can do more, I pledge to send provisions.
We are in your debt, Admiral. I realize that it scarce qualifies as repayment. But if it please you, I shall set about sharing my martial knowledge with your people at once.
You wished a word in private.
The better not to spoil the festive mood. History repeats itself, Admiral. As the kobolds did before them, the Sahagin resorted to summoning their god over a territorial feud. They acted in self-preservation. It may be that the Sahagin initiated this particular clash, but how it begins does not interest me so much as how it ends.
I have not forgotten our conversation, Y'shtola. I am aware that man bears part of the blame for the Primal's existence. Nor am I ignorant of the Sahagin's reason for acting. They sought to secure a place to breed and multiply that their kind might survive. Self-preservation, as you say. But we have as much right to live and thrive as they. If our own survival is threatened, are we to lay down our arms and welcome oblivion? Nay.
And so you kill, that you might live. Yet if living is a right, then that right belongs to all peoples, be they men or beastmen.
I'll not deny your reasoning, but when a storm gathers, it falls to me to see my people safely through it. That is my duty, and I shall do it.
As must we all, Admiral. Stay the course, then. But know that it will lead to no good end.
Man has ever put himself first and foremost. To justify his actions, he clads himself in the armor of righteousness, though it be a fancy of his own making. In this, mayhap the Garleans and we Domans are not so different.
Nothing. Just watching more cutscenes. What are you doing?
Eorzea has become as a raging sea.
Yeah.
If we are to keep our heads above the waves,
Yeah, if you do in-game, I told you you'd get them left and right.
drown the man next to
I'm
us.
just going through and doing
When
the ones
hopes of
that
coexistence
aren't in the main
founder,
storyline right now.
strength
Gotcha.
must determine who has the greater right to live.
Yeah.
Just trying to get them all unlocked.
Gotcha. Gotcha. I just beat Leviathan.
Nice.
He's no Aeon or summon to fuck with, for sure. He's the one that I usually put on my bird, on my chocobo. Leviathan Bardine or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, just kind of hanging out. Got a bunch of stuff done. I didn't get on until around like 1:30ish or so, or 2. Seen your AFK. Seen Ices in Leminza.
Yeah.
Just hanging out. I slapped him while I was over there.
Nice.
Yep. Other than that, yeah, just doing dungeons. So if you got more you want to do, we can do them. I ain't scared. You just blow right through them, buddy.
Yeah. Right now I'm just running around unlocking things. I've got, oh here, snipping tool. I still have to go to, what is that place? Leminzia or Lacrozia or something like that. And
Har Titus. What the heck? I think you heard me. He saw that I slapped him around. Yeah, I'm just doing regular quests. That and trying to get
I'll
these
get back to...
annoying ass fucking Moogle postal ones. You get them in Leminza, and there's like the little male Moogle, and he gives you a bunch of these wacky ass little adventures you go on, and you're like level 12 or whatever when you get them done, and it has like a big question mark behind them because they're not really like levels, you just get known. You basically do them and you'll unlock more of them.
I see.
That's what happens. And they give you experience and other stuff too, so it's like Tawny logged on.
Oh yeah?
Mm-hmm. If you look in your left-hand corner, it should show that she is on. Run between the pillars. Run between the pillars.
I do see that.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, unlocking the Wrath of Corn hard right now.
Okay.
And then we'll do... I wish there was like a way to like group these together so I'm not running all back and forth.
The weird thing about them is they're unlocked throughout the story. So they allow you to unlock them.
They're not though. Like they're these. I haven't been like I avoid these blue plus sign quests.
Mm-hmm.
I avoid those, and I probably shouldn't.
No.
But I do.
Some of them are valuable quests. Some of them unlock dungeons, and some of them don't.
Don't avoid them.
No, I mean, yeah, you should do them. Probably.
You say I should do all quests though, so.
Depends. There is little piddly ones that don't matter that you don't have to do, but a lot of the other side dungeons are good for gear, and they're good for experience points and other things. So it does help you. And like the only reason they're out of order like that instead of grouped together is because they like before you did end game, they allowed you to do all the regular dungeons. And then after end game, you go to certain people and talk to them, and they're like,
"Yep, Heavensward."
Yeah.
Heavensward.
Well, you go to them, but there's a bunch of them in between Heavensward and a realm, and they'll like, "Oh man, Bill, you should totally fight fucking Titan on hard or Titan again or something." And they're like, "I can't beat him, but this guy can." And then boom, you unlock Titan hard. You know, they do it after. It's like an after the fact. They don't want people.
I just wish I'm using this guide. I found it on Wiki that shows where they're located, but I wish it showed like.
Oh, I see
Titan
what you're saying.
Or whatever the actual boss name is.
Mm-hmm.
I wish it showed that, but it doesn't. So I had to figure
That's
all
weird.
that shit out.
Yeah, whenever I look up stuff, especially by job, I just do it. I would look up. You can look up Titan by himself and shows you where to get the quests and how to get him. That's the way I do it.
But I'm trying to like knock out a whole bunch of them.
Right, which are kind of all over the place.
Yes, they are.
So.
Okay, so this is. Where is this? This is Eastern. No, this is Western. Southern. Okay, I'm in Southern. Okay, so now I need to go to. Fuck.
A lot of poofing around. It'll be alright. That's what I'm saying. If you need help, I can go with you.
Yeah. Well, once I get them all unlocked, then I'll start doing them, but...
If you want to invite me to a party, you can, and then if you poof over somewhere...
Yeah.
I'll be right there with you.
I'm not actually doing them, though. I'm just,
Right.
Let's see. Oh, friend list.
Book shills.
Right click.
The only reason I'll make you the party leader is because if you click a dungeon and you need it done, you'll be able to click it, and I'll just be able to come along. Instead of vice versa. Because you know which ones you need to do.
Yeah.
And not all of them are real long. Especially the trials. You just... Like the 8-mans, you just blow right through them.
Dude, we fought this thing. Okay, so it was... You know where the Wrath of the Corn is?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. So there's this dungeon that is up near this castle area, and I had to do a quest to get it set up,
Mm-hmm.
and I ran over there, and then I was getting ready for work and stuff, and I seen like a whole bunch of people like piling up in an area. Well, first there's like 12 people. I'm like, oh, what's going on over here? So I see this level 50 like looked like a big wyvern or a wyvern.
Yeah.
Like a big flying snake. And I'm like, oh, he's level 50. I'm gonna fight him.
Yeah.
He has a 50A. So the aiming's better. So this guy like almost one-shots me. I'm like,
yep. Does he have a blue like circle around him? Around the 50?
Yes.
Yeah. Those guys are like enemies they just drop in the area to fight. And yeah,
they're bounty logs.
Yeah, and they will f you up.
Out. Yeah, so luckily someone drew aggro off of me, and I was able to run away, and then like 60 plus people like piled in.
Yeah, because they want him.
And I'm like, okay. And I was like, okay, this is gonna take a while, seeing how I like didn't even touch him when I hit him.
Yeah, but if you get a bunch of people on him.
Yeah, I barely got him locked. I sent one attack and he was dead. I'm like, but I got like four something poetic somethings.
Oh yeah, those are good to get Ironworks armor.
Yeah,
there's different types of things you unlock or you get that allow you to unlock certain types of gear.
Okay. Yeah, I got 4 poetics, whatever those are. So I was like, hey, cool.
And you can also exchange those poetics into other types of currency, and then use that for other gear and swords and weapons and all kinds of shit. It's just you got to know where to find it and what you're looking for. So like when Tawny's always looking on people and she sees something she likes, there's a certain way that person got it. Either they bought it or they received it or did a dungeon run or raids or whatever have you. So
yeah,
it's pretty nuts.
Oh, she poked me. Invite the party.
Wamp wamp. I'm trying to get rid of something. I can't remember what it was. Some kind of currency I'm too full of right now. And I forgot where to spend it at.
Alright, now... Oh, Liminosa is where I had to go.
Yep.
There's a bunch of stuff over there. But,
Limenza.